March 2025. I slept pretty good. Woke up a little early, but that didn't turn out to be too bad, really. I guess I kind of got a little bit dozy in the afternoon for a little bit, but did pretty well otherwise. I headed to my meeting with Chantal Squires, a friend of Elisa's that is a local director in the production scene here in Utah. I was just wanting to get a sense of what the industry is like around here, and so she agreed to meet with me very kindly. Grateful to her for that. And yeah, I just got to pick her brain a bit, and she gave me a good, clear idea, I think, about what's going on here. It's a little slow, as it is kind of everywhere. Might be time of the year a little bit, might be the economy, maybe. But it seems like things are kind of on the horizon, good things. Yeah, it just makes me feel a little more comfortable about the idea of moving here to kind of pick up the pieces a little bit with the production. Maybe I do have a slow start with it, but I do get a sense that I could become successful enough to kind of replace where I was at in Washington, and maybe extend beyond that even. So yeah, it seems like anyway, I'm feeling pretty strong about the idea of moving here. So I think that was a good meeting. I mean, it was just one person's perspective, but she had a lot of experience, and I just seemed like a trustworthy, positive, very non-biased kind of perspective. So that's pretty cool. After our meeting, I just had to get my car oil changed. Did that on the way back to Lisa's, and then did a little bit of relaxing here for a moment, a little bit of work, not too much, before heading out to head down to Adams. The view was beautiful today. The sky, or maybe the visibility, was very clear, so the mountains were looking extra cool. So I got a picture and a little bit of video of that. And then I set up to show a little bit of my graphics work progress at Adams before he and I headed down to arm wrestling practice at Bob's Barn. The crew was a little smaller, but mighty, definitely. And we got a good workout, good practice in, a little bit on the chill side, but yeah, just got some good work. Pulling with people that are stronger than you always helps. So got a good workout. I think I'll be able to let this heal, and I should be in decent shape by the time we're next Friday for the East vs. West tournament before the weekend, or at the beginning of the weekend. So after practice, I headed over to Adams and just continued working on some of the graphics there. It was good to have him be able to give opinions right on the spot, getting certain things set up and whatnot. And yeah, made some good progress. I pretty much worked until close to midnight, I think, there before making my way back here to Elisa's. Overall, it was a really productive day. Oh man, I think I even maybe had a thought for the day. Let's see, did I? Sorry, of course, always Things are loading in. Okay, what was my note today? Self-talk is powerful. Oh yeah. I guess the one of the podcasts I was listening to was talking about the idea of how there's this psychological thing, I don't know if you'd call it a phenomenon, that happens when people refer to themselves in a certain way. And the study looked at people performing a certain skill. I don't remember what it was. I think it had something to do with music, maybe. Singing a song and having the participants either, whether or not they felt it truly, utter the phrase, "I'm nervous," and utter that over and over before going and performing a certain thing. Maybe it was the song or something. And then they had a separate group utter something the opposite. Maybe it was, "I'm confident," or "I feel good." And the testing bore distinct results, separating the quality of the performances given by these people. And that kind of reminded me about, the concept of fake it till you make it, in a way, has how that concept strangely could have some validity, because people, in the manner of faking it, sort of begin to believe it a little bit. And the more you believe that thing about yourself, the better you perform, and the more you can improve and actually become whatever it is you're faking. So I guess the deep thought is just that self-talk, the way we refer to ourselves, maybe even internally, thinking it in your mind, has an effect on how we perform, how we do things, how we achieve, how we move forward. We can doubt ourselves and slowly kind of crush our opportunities because we literally perform at that lesser version of ourselves level. Or we can have that positive talk and really start to move in that positive direction, even if it is only one little step at a time. The call to action, therefore, is to give it a shot. Try it out sometime. I don't know how you would in daily life go about doing a measurable thing where you, regardless of how you believe, whether you believe it or not, tell yourself that you're better than you are, maybe, or that you're confident, that you feel good, something positive, before doing a thing, and that thing, being measurable. But just try it even once at some point during the day. And if you can, record even a mental thought about it to kind of get a sense, did it have an effect? I think that even doing it once, sure, I guess that's a basic call to action. I think the better call to action would be do it multiple times, as many times as it takes for you to gain the evidence that it works. Even if it fails and doesn't work 50 times, do it, and eventually you will discover that it has some effect. And I would imagine that the effect you could discover, that you will discover, reflects what that study discovered. That if you utilize positive self-talk in some way, that your level will increase in whatever activity you decide to undertake. So there you have it. A lot of words for a little basic kind of thought, but hopefully it's helpful. Until next time, take it easy, y'all.